Frances Ensign was born in Madison, Ohio in 1860. Her parents' home was part of the Underground Railroad prior to the Civil War. Her mother was the first president of the Women's Christian Temperance Union, the Madison chapter, also known as the WCTU. As a young woman, she attended the Madison Seminary. She was then known as Frankie to her fellow students and friends, and was very active in her school as well as other local activities. She is one of only 5 students to have earned their high school diploma from the seminary. Each year, the school would hold exercises for the public to see what the students had learned during the year. In 1879, Frankie wrote an essay called The Algebra of Life. After graduation, she went on to Oberlin College and earned a degree in ladies' literature courses because at the time women were limited in what sort of college courses they could take. In 1885, Frankie was teaching in Chester, Ohio. By 1888, she was teaching at the Oberlin schools, public schools. After the school closed and then became the WRC home, the students began to hold reunions at the old stomping grounds of the school, or as they used to say. When the former students would meet, they would often have keynote speakers, and Frankie was one of the people who often attended these reunions. She was keynote speaker for one of the reunions, and she gave her speech, Room for Women. Make room for the army of women who are coming to the front in the industry, intellectual, and political world. She told of her work with the WCTU. In 1912, she married widower William Fuller and became a mother to his children. When her mother stepped down as the president of the WCTU, Frances stepped up. The WCTU was founded in 1874 and wanted to end the sale of alcohol in not only Ohio but also in the country. They succeeded, and for 13 years it was illegal to manufacture, sell, and transport alcohol anywhere in the United States. Her schedule as a speaker had her traveling across the U.S. and at times making 2 to 5 speeches a day. Frances spoke to churches, town halls, parks, opera houses, to name a few of the places that she would stop to speak. She spoke to many groups regardless of their gender, race, color, religion. She wanted to get the word out. By ending the sale, the WCTU hoped to end domestic violence and to make women and children's lives better. She continued her work for women's rights up until her death in 1933 at her home in Madison, the same home in which she had been born. Newspapers across the U.S. printed the news of her passing.